What's up, YouTube, fellow gear jammers? Welcome back to the Dirty Trucker. We're at the Dirty Trucker Ponderosa tonight. We're chilling out, cooking some ribeyes. Got the old grill going. Got them big fat ribeyes on there. Just gonna make a video, kind of an intro to what the next video is gonna be. It's gonna be a bunch of just a bunch of stuff I filmed around the shop, some stuff that was old back when I thought I wanted a YouTube channel, wasn't sure. So y'all be able to probably tell it was filmed last winter. That it went back that far. So we're gonna film or show some of that. And this week is gonna be kind of a weird week. I'm gonna be at home this week with my kids, and gonna hopefully have a treat for you. I'm gonna at least try and get one more video in this week. But it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be some stuff around the shop, some old stuff I filmed when I wasn't sure I wanted a YouTube channel. I was filming, thought I wanted to do it, and then thanks to Trucking Together, my buddies over there, they convinced me to get a YouTube channel, so here we are. So I hope you enjoy some of the tech stuff we're going to do around the shop, and if I don't get a chance to upload again, hopefully I will, because I've got some stuff going on tomorrow. Might be a treat. I'm hoping it works out where I can film tomorrow and upload one more video this week. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed some of the videos I've done, and enjoy these, because this is what I enjoy doing, fixing up old trucks. All right, thanks guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, appreciate it. All right guys, we're about to put some 255 rubber on the drop deck. I hate these tires, and they are very aggravating to put on, so let's see what we can do. First things first, we got to get these handy dandy lug nut covers and this fancy hubcap and bracket off of here. Let's get this done. Just Dawn dishwashing liquid and a little bit of water. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. About to have to pull my man card. Such a pain in the neck is there is very little sidewall and a very little hole here, so it is really hadn't got a lot of give in the sidewall, and it makes it such a pain to put on there. But the little dot right there, I like to line it up right there because that's what the fancy tire guy said, and then I just work it around one side to the other until I get it on there. One good thing I can say about putting 255s on is not really much need for a cheetah tire ring or ether.
they usually air right up. And I will say this, there's something on here that kind of caught my eye a while back, and a friend of mine and me were talking about it, but right here, it says 120 pounds cold. Now, I know most people, rule of thumb, 100 pounds, whatever. These tires are a whole lot smaller and build a lot more heat up, and I kind of had some problems a few years ago, so got to talking to a guy, and he said definitely put 120 pounds in there. And a buddy of mine was having trouble, told him to put 120 in there, and we've never had any problems since. So make sure these 255s are aired to 125. 120, yeah, 120. Looks like my oil cap here has done got old, hard, and dry rotted. It's starting to let a little oil by there, so check a little oil, make sure it's filled up. We'll put this new cap in here so it will hopefully not leak anymore, and maybe I won't crack the glass while I'm trying to get it in there. There we go. All right, we'll put a hubcap over there so nobody ever see all that oil. Awesome. All right, two things I want to say here is I like to snug all my lug nuts up like right there opposite one another, get both the wheels flat against the hub, and then I'll start a torque sequence around there, just because I've always been told that if you tighten it up here and tighten it up there, you get the wheel cocked, and when you tighten this one up then tighten this one, it causes the wheel to flex, and it could potentially crack the wheel. I don't know, I've always done it that way, never cracked the wheel, so I guess it's right, maybe. The other thing is, kind of an old trucker, wives' tale, whatever, is lining your valve stems up opposite one another to keep the weight balanced over here, because I'm sure these things are probably, I don't know, probably 5 ounces, 10 ounces, something like that. But if you've ever like had a tire out of balance and they put 10 ounces in there and then you drove it and it was smooth later, I mean, yeah, I could see the reasoning in that, but I've always done it that way, never had a problem, so I'll just keep continuing that way. I just thought I'd point that out. All right, it's time to put this hubcap bracket back on. I always take them off because anytime you don't, they get bent, and when you're pulling the wheel over them, and then put your hubcap on them, and it's just never right again. So I always take these loose, and real kind of careful with these hubcaps, because sometimes they're stuck, sometimes they're not. So I always like to try and keep as much pressure on there as I can. And there's the little notch. There's the notch. Get them things on there and try not to have any problems with them. Every time I go to a tire shop and get tires put on this thing, they always bend them and my hubcap ends up falling off, and it's just a freaking mess. So it's one of the main reasons I like doing this crap myself. While we're at it, one of the reasons that makes putting tires 255s on so hard is this Chem Tool tire tool I bought. I bought the best, I guess, what I hear, Chem Tool. It's a hell of a lot thicker than, or a heck of a lot thicker than a lot of tire bars. They'll last forever, but they sure make putting some tires on a pain in the butt. And that's that. On these drop decks with my jack, I have to put this block up under there and drive up under there because I don't have a jack low enough to get up under these stupid axles on this thing. So that's kind of how that has to work. All right, we'll let this thing down and get into something else. In case any of y'all are wondering what tire I put on today, it's put the Toyo M122 on there. It's a 16 ply tire, pretty economical. You know, helps out with broke folks like me, and it's a pretty good tire. I run them on the front axle for a little bit. I've got a cousin that runs them pretty religiously, and he puts on a ton of miles and had a lot of good luck with them. And I don't know, they've got this DSOC2 technology, which is probably some eco crap I'm really not concerned with, but what I saw on the front axle, I think they're going to be good tires, so I decided I'm going to put them on here just because they were cheap. They're not made in America, and they're not Michelin's, and I know that's probably going to get a comment or two, but they're made in Japan, which I guess is better than China. But yeah, they seem to be good tires on the front axle, so we're going to try them out here and see what they do.
Well, there you go. My first failed attempt at YouTube. No one told me that the camera was supposed to go sideways if you were using an iPhone, so learned the hard way on that one. So fast forward about, I don't know, 10 months or so, I'm putting some 255s on my trailer again on the front axle. I had one, I caught a leak and then it kind of whooped out, so I just went ahead and took both off and put 2 on there, but I couldn't get the same tire, so I had to get Firestone, which I love Firestone. Run them on my truck. That's all I run on my truck. So here is me putting Firestones on my trailer 10 months later. I hope you enjoy here. Maybe this will be a little bit better experience than that first failed attempt there.
Oh, it's time to change some tires today. These are 255s. And if you've ever had a drop deck or low boy, detached, whatever, you'll know that these things are kind of a pain in the butt, just from having to jack the thing up to taking the tires off. And I mean, there's no sidewall, there's no give. I mean, they're a pain, but let's get started. First, we got to get this hubcap off. And I like to take this bracket off because if it gets bent, your hubcap won't go on there good, and it'll be like my cousin Leroy's third stepdad. That thing will fall off and be disappearing in the middle of the night. So let's get started. Alright, tires off. I'm taking valve stems out right now. Always keep one of these in your truck with you at all times. You never know when you might need to use this against somebody, if you know what I mean. Alright, now the fun starts. I had to mix some Dawn up in water here because I'm out of tire soap. And it seems that I went to the truck parts place the other day. Bought the tire soap, $52 worth of it. Not great, this son of a gun ain't gonna work. And basically just walked off and left it there. So next time I'm up that way, I got to go get my tire soap. We'll try it like this. That ought to do it. Haha.
Keep the change. Roadhouse. I did some checking around. You're not a licensed therapist. Roadhouse. Ha-ha! Roadhouse callback.
All right, let's see if we get lucky and air this thing up. Oh, yeah. I figured it would. I was kind of hoping I'd get to blow that thing up with ether and I could show you guys that. But one thing I am going to show you that I have totally dropped the ball on, and I've done it before several times, but this dot right here, most of these tires have a dot on them. They're supposed to be lined up with your valve stem over here, and okay, I screwed up. I'm kind of sluggish today and tired. I had an all-night square dance fish fry down there at the VFW, and I invited the whole trailer park, so I'm a little bit exhausted today. So anyway, another thing I want to show you on these 255s. Where's it at? Right here. Right here. 120 PSI. That is really important on the 255s. I've kind of had to learn that the hard way. If you truck longer than 15 seconds, you always probably went by the 100-pound rule, you know, and I know some people do 105 and stuff. I mean, but these right here, they do not wear good unless you run 120 in there. I ran 100 in them forever, and kind of talking to a buddy, and he got to having problems and brought this to my attention. So I've been running 120 in them, and I've had a pretty good run in them. These Firestones are 16 ply, and I always get 16 ply in the 255 just because it is a smaller tire and it carries a lot of weight, especially on these spreads like I'm running. I like to run a 16 ply. I've been running Toyos and had a lot of luck with them, but not able to get them right now. So anyway, we'll try these Firestones. I run Firestone and everything else, so we'll see how they do. All right, here is the next thing I'm going to show you. Here is the valve stems. I like lining my valve stems up opposite of one another. I know people say it don't matter, whatever, but you know, I don't know if you've ever run a tire out of balance, you know, even as far down as 5 ounces or so. You know, to me, I like to have that opposite of one another. One of those things probably don't make a hill of beans to anything, but I like to do it. And here's another thing I love to do. I love to get this crap all over me. No, I'm just kidding. I like to put anti-seize on my threads here, just a little bit. I don't like to do it with a sling all over my wheel, but I do like putting a little on there. Kind of helps, especially if you run up north and all the crap up there in the wintertime. I've had to cut those off and heat them up with a torch and everything. I don't like doing that, so I always put anti-seize on them. Secret. When I put my lug nuts on, I pretend like I'm in my mind. I'm changing tires for Dale Earnhardt. I'm trying to get him back on the track. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. Believe that? Okay, so that concludes the tire part of the Dirty Trucker, and I'm going to end this video much like I started it, cooking. So, as you can see, some of that was filmed a long time ago. Some of it was filmed recently, but still not super recently. And that's the way a lot of the shop stuff works for me, is I don't have time to edit it on the weekends, and I film it on the weekends. And then when I'm on the road, you know, before I go to bed at night, I go ahead and edit what I filmed that day or whatever. And I make my videos as I go. And some of the shop stuff just kind of, it gets put on the back burner. So there's more to come on the shop stuff. Probably another video this week, hopefully. And so I couldn't really justify putting more stuff on this video because it's long enough already. And so I got the smoker smoking, and we're fixing to put these chicken quarters on there, and we're gonna have a little fiesta here in just a little bit. So like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that there are many more to come. If I don't get a chance to upload again, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys enjoy your time with your family. And I know I have, because I've been at home with my kids all day here at the Dirty Trucker Ponderosa, and they have drove me insane. So we've had fun. We've been to Walmart and Dollar General and everywhere else you can imagine, getting stuff, because I do not want to go get it tomorrow, because it was insane today. And being around that many people that are doing that just drives me insane. So I don't go Black Friday shopping no more. I don't go anywhere in the holidays that involves a store. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Peace out.